You know I love great guard play. And of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Here's Morant. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jackson. Morant against Paul. Morant, no good. Here's Durant. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Ayton against Bane. Down low. Here's Adams. He can't hit that time. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Yep, that one goes.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
And Durant with the big finish.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The 3 from Bane. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And so it's Memphis with it. Coming off a Suns make. Brooks, right side. Jackson down low, guarded by Durant. Second chance effort. Outside Bane. There's the 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Oh, Adams with the block. And he gets it back. For 3, Durant. Hits the 3-pointer. Durant's got 9.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant against Paul. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Oh, always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Paul. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Morant. On the wing, Bain. Booker defending. Adams. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
The Suns have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Durant, pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Offline with a 3. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And it's Morant missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Okogie's shot is off. Memphis trailing here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jackson. And no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's deflected. Here's Paul. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. 6 points for him.
The competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Durant. Paul for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Paul against Morant. Shoots over Paul. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
Have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Now here's Adams. Outside Morant. From deep. And they get it back.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant against Paul. Morant, no good. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table. And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Outside Bain. Over to the wing. And stolen by Paul. For 3, Booker. And he can't get that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Brooks finds Morant. Paul with a steal. Durant, the pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Durant. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout called. Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Kennard. Here's Tillman. And again, Memphis no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Paul can't get it to go. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just around 32% from the field. Kennard on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. For three, drills it from deep. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting. Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Durant with it. He's picked up by Jones. And Booker with the jam.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Kennard on the wing. Stolen by Booker. And they're on the break. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pass to Aldama. And here's Kennard. Lets the three fly. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Okogie. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Tillman. Kennard on the wing. Got a piece of it. Now here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
Okogie's shot is off. The shot, no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
22, the Suns, 28.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Suns call time here. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? You think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
And he sinks the second. As for CP, Seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Well, Kevin Durant showing off that within this offensive scheme, he has the ability to set up his teammates.
Here's Morant. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Suns leading. Inside. The kick out to Paul. To the left wing. Tries again. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Ayton. Durant's got 15.
Oh, great hustle from the swing man that time as Durant doing whatever he could do to keep it alive.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Booker finds Paul. Outside Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Pass to Bane. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Adams with a screen on Booker. From deep, Bane on target from range. He has 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Ayton, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Shooting for Phoenix,
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And the basket by Bane.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The 3 from Bane. Outside for Morant. They get it back. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. No good with the triple. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Outside Bane. Jackson the screen. Bane against Booker. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Durant's shot is off. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Durant. He's got 19. Ayton finds Booker. Now Paul. Back to Booker. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 8.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Looking to get it going. Brooks outside. Knocks down the triple. He has 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Bane against Booker. Bane, the pass to Adams. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now just a 3-point Suns lead. The Suns have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Booker, and he banks in the layup.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Memphis has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Paul against Morant. Up top, Brooks, and stolen by Durant. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Suns on top, leading by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
The Grizzlies shooting about 41%. Outside Bane. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bane's got 9 points now in the second half.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
Morant with it, Durant covering. Adams up top. On the wing, Bane. From downtown, Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Pass to Okogie. Oh, Brooks with the steal. To the inside. Lays out. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Paul for 3. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. 3-pointer Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Booker finds Durant. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. Paul shot is off. For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. From deep, Bane. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Outside for Booker. Okogie on the wing. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul. From deep three-point range. Suns keep it alive. Right side Durant. Launches a three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The three from Bane.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 13. Back to Bane. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor. Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. To stop the drought. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. From deep. It's not going to go for him.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Bane against Durant. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Phoenix no good that time either.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
To the inside. Paul with a steal. Pass to Aiden. Here's Durant from behind the arc. The rebound by Jackson. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For...
to lead the way for him.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And so here's Memphis. And they double up Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from outside. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Here's Los Angeles now. Westbrook kicks to George. To the inside. Leonard. Back to George. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
Leonard the pass to Westbrook. To halt the run, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Westbrook.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Morant, and that one good.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now, here is Morris. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Westbrook against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
From the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Payne against Leonard. Payne, no good. Clippers trail by 9. Takes the 3. The kick out to Westbrook. For 3, here's Morris. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Morant finds Jackson. And here is Adams. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Morris for 3. Picked off in midair. Adams with it. Westbrook picks him up. Morant against Westbrook. And a wide open look for Payne. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Payne. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to George. Inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. This one for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 6.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
George passes to Zubac. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Memphis moving it around. Back to Bane. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bane's got his second basket of the game.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
And here's Leonard from 3. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Bane for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Left side, George. Pass to Morris. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers team, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Morant looking around. He takes it in, and the rejection by Zubac. Poked away. Morant with the steal. Down low, Leonard with the steal. Westbrook finds Morris. Leonard with the ball. From deep three-point range, here's Zubac. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
And the pass to Westbrook. Feeds to Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Jackson the tray. Jackson's got 7 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And that one is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
and that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. From deep. Kennard's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Aldama. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 17. Gordon dishes to Plumlee. From downtown. And it's Gordon missing. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Kennard for three. Eric Gordon grabs the board. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. That's a 2 from Powell. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Kennard's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Locked up there for Powell. Lets it go with a three. Conchar can't get it to go. Stolen away. Jones from outside. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's been all about Jaren Jackson. Thank you, David. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gordon finds Batum. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Morant.
Oh! Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Plumlee. Over in the corner, Batum. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. On the wing, Batum. Batum with another miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result. You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. The shot's good. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Here's Leonard. He has 6, and the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got 9.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
Oh, Morris in position, and Morris throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And it's Morant missing. Clippers trail by 14. Leonard fires away from outside. George from deep three-point land, and Bain pulls it down. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Driving inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And George gets it to go.
Bringing the intensity on the glass. If Paul George is out there, he's going to give it his all.
Paul George with the steal. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. George has got it back down to single digits for the Clippers.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
A three-pointer off the mark. Morris kicks to Leonard. At the elbow, it's George. 6 to shoot. Westbrook with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. They could use a bucket, and it's laid in by Brooks.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Clippers rebound. From deep, George. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Westbrook passes to Leonard. The rebound by Steven Adams.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The shot by George, wide open. Misses the 3. And so it's Memphis. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers trail by 13. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. A 3 from Leonard.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Morant. Going inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. Bane passes to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bane. Goes back up. Jackson misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
The pass to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
And here's Morris for three. Hits it from three-point range.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Morant kicks to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. On the wing, Bane. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by Zubac. George dishes to Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant passes to Jackson. Adams with the screen on Morris. Jackson from long range. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Lob pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Morant finds Brooks. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Plays it up off the glass. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
And here's George for 3. The kick out to Westbrook. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Morris outside. Fades back. Morant against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. It's picked off. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Morris throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Morant with the steal. Brooks outside. The tray. It's hauled in by George.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
There's the triple. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Stolen by Westbrook. A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Payne for 3. They get the rebound. Lets it go from deep. And the rejection by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
style that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at point guard.
And look at Westbrook lifting off, taking flight off the drive for a big dunk.
Here's Paul. Got a hand on it. Morris with it. Westbrook outside. The kick out to Morris. Fires for three. And he stays with it. Leonard outside. Morris outside. 4 on the clock. Over Durant. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often. What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Paul against Zubac. Leonard's got room. Nails the wide-open jumper.
With confidence in his shot, Kawhi doesn't think twice from there. Just fires with conviction.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Paul.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
For 3, Durant. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook, the pass to George. Down low, Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
The hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him palm the ball, slam it with ease.
Back to Paul. For 3, Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Leonard for 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Durant, the pass to Booker. Another shot. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Back to Westbrook. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Westbrook's got 9 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And Durant with the big finish.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
George passes to Leonard. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Sinks it from distance.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Morris finds Westbrook. George outside. 4-3. Counted from distance.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Leonard outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game.
There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Good on the second one. And he makes all three. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Oh, George with a steal. Inside. Here's Zubats. The shot off that time. Nice D from Durant. The Suns have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Pass to Morris. The three. Clippers keep it alive. George for three. Here's Zubats. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Phoenix calls timeout. With 1 on the clock, and Ayton with the stuff.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passes of all time.
It's stolen, and so it's Los Angeles. Feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. So, on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. George finds Leonard. George against Booker. George outside, and stolen by Durant. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Morris with it, now guarded by Ayton. Leonard for three, and stolen by Durant. To the paint. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Inside, kicks it to George. Zubats with a screen on Durant. For three, George, and Ayton pulls it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Zubats. Back to Leonard. Zubats with it. Kicks it to George. There's the triple. Okogie pulls down the board. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Durant, pass to Paul. The three is up. Offensive rebound. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 6.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Zubats screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Durant, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Outside Booker. Here's Okogie, hounded by Westbrook. Ayton. The kick to Durant. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Durant. Takes the three. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard for three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Morris for three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And Phoenix shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. From deep. Here's the second effort. And the bucket is good. Durant with the finish. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back. Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
The three, George gets the three to fall. George has got 6.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
The three, Durant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George, no good. And Phoenix shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Durant, the pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. It's tipped. Pass to George. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
18.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Plumlee a screen. Batum with it. Durant covering. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
First team foul.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Plumlee passes to Gordon. Back to Plumlee. Pass to Highland. Throws it up high. Shot clock at 5. Okogie on the wing. Powell against Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all. Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Leonard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just good awareness from Leonard there, feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
George against Booker. Down low. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
For three, George. He drops it from range. George has got 9.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man, I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
For three, Durant. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. For three, George. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Durant, the pass to Aiden. Paul with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pushing it up now. And Durant with the block. Pass to George. From outside the arc. Westbrook, the pass to George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Up top, Durant takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. George for 3. Morris for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Phoenix foul. Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Morris.
Shooting for the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr. at the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Paul passes to Durant. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Westbrook slams it home.
When it comes to attacking the lane, Westbrook is incredible. One of the best drivers in the league.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Lets it go. Morris can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers just dominating the opposition.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Oh, Leonard with the block.
One of the league's top defenders. Leonard excels at rising up to swat shots back.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And so here's Phoenix. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got rebound number 7 tonight. Low block shot, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Leonard's got 25 points.
And it's so easy to see why Leonard's teammates feed him so much. Once he gets going, watch out.
Well, the Clippers shooting is around 55% so far. To the inside. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Durant for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. For 3, Westbrook. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the paint. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, so strong. Aiden and 1. Ugh.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. George for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
A wing not afraid to mix it up inside. PG-13 finishing down low.
Okogie's shot is off.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Morris for 3. And Aiden pulls it down.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Booker fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Zubac with a screen on Paul. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The 3 is up. And the Suns get another 3.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
George against Booker. George passes to Zubac, and he converts the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Okogie. 1:51 left in the 4th. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, deflected. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Yeah, the claw strikes again. Leonard snatches the ball and quickly ignites the break.
Pass to Durant. Okogie on the wing. Releases. The Clippers grab the miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Morris passes to George. He gets it in there.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The three-pointer off the mark. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
And both free throws good for Durant. And so here are the Clippers. Gordon, the pass to Batum. Pass to Highland. Right side, Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Gordon outside. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This
in the league set to go at it.
Yeah, this is one where you might put your phone on vibrate, turn the lights down a little bit, go ahead and have dinner early, because this one is going to be a great matchup, and you don't want to miss a play.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Ball passes to Ayton. KD against Jackson. Oh,
man. Yeah, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Over to the left wing. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the wing on the left. For 3, a Kogi.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Bain with it, now guarded by Booker. To the paint, here's Adams. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And here's KD for 3. And Bain pulls it down. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Durant with the steal. And they're running. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
The phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
Passes it to Bain. Lets it go with the 3. The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Shakes him. And the basket by Okogie.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Okogie. Bain against Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ayton dishes to Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Now here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Durant, the pass to Paul. Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. talk to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Morant, right side. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Okogie. Clock at 6. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Durant. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Morant. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. Here's Morant. After the made shot from KD. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Here's Ayton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Now, here's Bane. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better. That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Morant surveying the D. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Durant wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Adams, and Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, a great D.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Now, here's Kennard. to the inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Aldama's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Kennard against Booker. Here's Tillman, and he banks in the layup. Tillman's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Booker against Kennard. Hits the three-point bomb. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Tillman passes to Kennard. Pulls up. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
That shot off the mark. Suns leading by 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Sun. All right, David, thank you.
The Grizzlies, 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Timeout called, the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside. Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Morant outside. The dish now to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Suns. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? I mean, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Morant. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Booker with no one around. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 5. On the wing, Brooks. A 3-ball. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got 5.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league. Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Morant against Paul. Outside, Bain. Down low. Here's Adams. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's KD. Nice D from Brooks. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And a wide open look for Bain. Off target with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Brooks misses. Suns leading by 5. Paul passes to Okogie. Shoots the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Morant, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Booker in the post. Guarded by Bain. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
He hits the second from the line. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Morant against Paul. Morant kicks to Bain. For the lead. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. For 3, Booker drills it from outside. Booker's got 9.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Stolen by Durant. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Okogie. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Morant against Paul. It's Morant with the drive. Here's Jackson. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Okogie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And stolen by Ayton. Timeout called, the Suns.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. So on the 4 for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Paul looking over the floor. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Out to KD. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. The Suns shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Count it.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Adams with the screen on Booker. Got a piece of it. Back to Bain. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead early. Durant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And he makes that one.
But despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And stolen by Ayton. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Paul with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's a Kogi. And the rejection by Jackson. Off the inbound pass. The Grizzlies trail by 11. It's Morant with the drive. Payne for three. And they will call over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Kicks it out to Booker. Now the pass to Okogie. And the Suns miss again. For Memphis, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Jackson passes to Morant. Brooks outside. Jackson has the open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. Paul kicks to Durant. Back to Paul. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Payne for 3. Morant passes to Jackson. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 8. Okogie the pass to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson against Durant. Jackson, that's good.
And as Jackson's jumper improves, I think so do his prospects for more minutes. This is a guy that some think can be a perennial all-star. And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Durant, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morant passes to Jackson. In the corner, it's Payne. Jackson setting the pick here for Payne. And Durant sends it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And there's just been countless times where CP3 has been in this situation. He craves it, and he's not rattled at all. Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So the Suns win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and...
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. And that one's good for Brooks. And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
Knocked loose. George with a steal. Morris outside. This one for 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And here's the fast break. And George with the jam.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
On the wing, Brooks. And stolen by Leonard. Westbrook with it. Guarded by Morant. Pulls it from the corner. And there's Leonard on the assist by Westbrook. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
George left side. Let's go with a 3. Out to Leonard. Shoots a fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Now here's Morris to the middle. And the dunk by Leonard.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bane. A shot to stop the run. They get it again. Now here's Brooks. Jackson for 3. Paul George pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Jackson, pass to Bane. Now Adams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Zubac passes to Leonard. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Bane, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
George passes to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Back to Morris. Leonard right side from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Westbrook. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
George passes to Leonard. That one goes in. Leonard's got 12.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Morant. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Bane. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Leonard. George outside. Morris on the wing. Back to George. Second chance shot. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They've brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Here's Morant. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got his first 2 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Morris, a screen on Brooks. Leonard, good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Lets a three fly. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And stolen by Leonard. Stolen by Bane. Oh, they get a hand on it. Jackson finds Adams. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the jam by George.
You're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Here's Zubac. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That'll drive your coach crazy. Failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Jackson can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Leonard for three. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Memphis trailing here.
Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul.
Well, shooting will always have its place in the modern NBA. Kennard, big-time value because he shoots at about 40% from deep.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. It's Powell on the wing. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Powell against Kennard. Back to Conchar. Pass to Kennard.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Inside, out to Powell, right wing. Batum outside. Down low. Here's Plumlee, and there's another one for the Clippers. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
1:24 left in the first half. Nails it from 3.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Pass to Gordon. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game. Gordon with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
On the wing, Conchar. Here's Tillman. Gordon with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And Powell with the stuff.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Here's Kennard. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got his first basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Jones. There's the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to Highland. Back to Gordon. He got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Thanks, Allie. After
your Clippers, 36, the Grizzlies, 25.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team.
On the wing, Bane. Pounded by Westbrook. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
The kick out to Morris. The 3 ball. Here's Westbrook. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. On the wing, Bane. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Bane's got 6.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Morris outside. Leonard way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Grizzlies shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. The 3 from Bane. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Morant. Here's Jackson. Pounded by Westbrook. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's George. 7 points in the game, 5 to shoot. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 10.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner three, he'll take it.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Launches it. Drills it from deep. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And then Morant with the jam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
George, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Morant with the slam!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Morris, a screen on Bain. George's shot is off. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Long range from the inbound. George finds Leonard. Zubac, a screen. Leonard, that one's good. Leonard's got 19 points.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the jam by George. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Outside Bain. From downtown. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Leonard. No good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Brooks. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. The three from Bain. Here's Jackson. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's George. From deep. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Los Angeles up 15 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's George. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Moran against George. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. It's a one-on-one situation.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 17-point game. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Oh, the swat by Adams. And it's Morant off the drive. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Morris can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Adams. Going inside. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard with the ball. Lots of room. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes.
Oh, throw it
Look
down!
out!
Can you say elevation? Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. Leonard on the wing. Brooks defending. Blocked! Kicks it to George. Tries the spin move. They get the rebound. Leonard outside. Driving to the basket. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. The crossover. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. With the drive, it's tipped. And they're able to recover. Bane, the pass to Adams. Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. He just rises up and throws it down hard with 1 hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Leonard on the take. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard's scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there.
And Leonard drops them both. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Morant. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Memphis.
And Morant drops them both. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
And that one falls for Westbrook. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Morris on the wing. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. First one falls for him.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Now here's Morant. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Westbrook, the pass to George. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Morant. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Ball to Memphis. At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. Shooting.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
For 3, George. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on... Well, you got to... Expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Durant. Nice shot by Okogie.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
George against Booker. George passes to Westbrook. Back to George. Over Booker. George finds Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Paul against Westbrook. Oh, the sweet crossover, too.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball, and the Clippers call time here. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the strike. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Durant, pass to Paul. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
First team.
The free throw drops for Leonard. That one misses. The kick to Durant. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Zubac with a screen on Paul. Connects from downtown.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The ball's knocked loose. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Okogie into the lane, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's Okogie. Outside for Booker. Outside Durant. Another shot. Paul George pulls it in.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And Durant with the big finish.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Now here's Leonard. With the fadeaway. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. For 3, George gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And this is what makes George a star. His confidence rising and firing off the catch.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns. And he knocks down the first one.
Devin Booker. Shooting 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
George outside. 1:16 left in the first quarter here.
He has such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
That's good from George.
At the line for Paul George. 2 shots.
George hits them both. Now here's Paul. Here's Durant. Pass to Paul. Here's Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Paul with it. Durant for 3. And the Suns miss again. George outside. Morris sets a screen. And it's Paul George with the 3. George has got 8.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Line for the Suns, Chris Paul. Taking 3.
He hits the second from the line.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
The Clippers trail. Kicks it to George. Takes the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Paul passes to Booker. Now here's Durant. Great D that time from Zubats.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Stolen by Booker. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 7.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. The Suns trailing. Ayton passes to Durant. The 3 is up. Paul George pulls down the board.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's George. He's got 11. Morris, a screen on Booker. George for 3. The Suns clear it. George with a steal. Pass to Morris, and there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. It's a 5-point game. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
And for the Suns, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Okogie, yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
George passes to Morris. Zubats inside. He's against Ayton. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ball drives in. Booker for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
And Westbrook slams it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Sinks the tray.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
The Clippers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Leonard with the ball, now guarded by Booker, and it's slammed in by Zubats.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Free throws good from Durant.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Misses a 3.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Morris. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Morris has got 5 points.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Highland. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Pass to Durant, beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Batum outside. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Drives to the hoop. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Gordon, the pass to Batum. Durant with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Ayton. Back to Durant. Second chance effort. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
Here's Highland. He's got 5. To the inside. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Booker for 3. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Highland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Durant's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Gordon against Paul. Ooh, Durant with a steal. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the... Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
44, the Suns. 43.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so here are the Clippers. They lead by 1, kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams, 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Tries again. George's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Durant. And here's Booker. Inside, Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
So it's the Clippers now. Leonard outside. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got 13 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
Outside Booker, the 3. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Leonard. From the corner. Here's Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Paul. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Zubac. Give him 8 points now. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact into his finish.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
George, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, dismissed. It's George on the wing, guarded by Durant. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Morris. Morris, a screen on Booker. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. And too long on the shot. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Durant goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Count it. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter. Durant, pass to Paul. Now Booker, Okogie on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Outside Paul. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And stolen by Booker. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Ayton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Durant.
That's his third personal foul. First team.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Zubac finds Westbrook. Oh, there's the alley! And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick and roll execution.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. "55 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Leonard for three. They get it back. Zubac passes to Westbrook. Back to George. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Paul. He has 7. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Tipped. Oh, Durant with a steal. He goes up, and Durant with the big finish.
We have seen Durant make major strides as a defender. Excellent at coming away with steals, running.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. The kick to Durant, out to the right wing. Paul for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The crafty Paul is hard to cover. He takes pleasure in toying with the defenders and drawing fouls.
And he sinks the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Westbrook outside. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
Nice hustle from George on the glass, making an effort to keep the play alive and get the conversion.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here's Paul. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Leonard. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Back to Paul. The kick to Durant. Driving in. Knocked away. And they'll get another chance. Paul finds Durant. Here's Okogie. 5 on the clock. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Ayton hits them both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. George outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Takes it inside. Rejected by George. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
The Clippers in the lead. Leonard passes to Zubac. For three, Westbrook on target from range.
I don't think I need to tell anybody Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. For the Clippers, here's Highland. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Booker, and Booker throws it down.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
Pass to Highland. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Paul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. And a two-handed jam.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Durant for three. And they recover it. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Highland misses. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And here's Gordon. Batum outside. Here's the three. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. George passes to Morris. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Phoenix, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And it's slammed in by Durant.
He is one of the most elite scorers we have seen. You want KD with the ball.
To the paint. Morris outside. They set the pick. Back to Westbrook. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Cash.
We have seen Westbrook step up in the clutch many times before. I mean, he loves coming through for his guys when they need it most.
Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Westbrook finds Zubac. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And Phoenix has possession on the wing. Durant. Outside Booker. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 5-point game.
Foul against the shot. Devin Booker. That's his 4th personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
It's stolen. Paul for three. That shot off. So the Clippers win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
PG, you just looked confident out there. How were you able to be so effective offensively?
I just kept moving, you know, within our.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. This